collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Welcome to your 8-card draw. What do I need? Shadow read for this full moon in Aries to new moon in Scorpio, October 2022. I'm your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, Leo rising, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Joining the Circle Production since 1998, 24 years in service. At the time of this recording, I am the author of Words of Grace from a professional witch, available on Kindle. There is a link in the description box where you can preview it for free. I am also a creator on Patreon, patreon.com/drawingthecircle. As a Leo rising, gotta say, loving it a lot over there. A lot of creativity, a lot of opportunity there too. I stream there every morning. Unlisted YouTube live stream link, so my patrons can chat with me. All of them can. All levels of subscribers can. They have access to the extended readings for all the part ones on YouTube that you have to do Vimeo on demand to see. They get all of them. All subscribers get all of those, past, present, future. The advanced content that eventually everybody else sees, but we're doing a lot of exclusive content over there that only they will see, including some online classes. We're doing our first Ho'oponopono hangout, we're calling it, over on Patreon, all patrons, to see how that goes on a Zoom link, so we can record it and then they can watch it back later just for them. So if you're looking for a deeper experience, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mal, come Patreon on Patreon. Because with Mars conjunct Leo rising, I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Mars, Angelo, Lyons, and Leo, but just call me Mal. I'll write a book explaining all that eventually. Eventually, it's still unfolding, you know, every day is a winding road, but we do get a little bit closer. So let's get down to business, shall we? An 8-card draw, if you are new to the channel, is just one card from 8 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. In this case, a waning moon from full to new. As I said before, and let's look at that briefly, the full moon in Aries, Sunday, October 9th, 4:55 a.m. So I recommend doing your full moon stuff before that, right? It's going to hit its peak, though, early in the morning Eastern time. I am in New York, but then begins the 2-week process of release, letting go, surrendering, paring down, weeding the garden. Pick your metaphor, choose your simile, but in the language of spiritual alchemy, the alchemy from lead to gold. Lead has 3 more atoms than gold on the periodic table, so that process of burning off, transforming, letting go, releasing, alchemizing, from shadow to light, lead to gold, pain to peace, is part of what shadow work is all about. That's why these are called shadow reads. There are links in the description box to a couple of videos you might want to check out, sort of like related content. The Shadow Effect featuring Debbie Ford, this Greg Braden video on there about the 7 Essene mirrors. You might want to go check it out if you want to go deeper. Otherwise, it is a general read. Oh, we didn't get to the new moon. Sorry, it's a lot. The full moon, to then clear the screen, if you will. Weed the garden to plant a Scorpio new moon seed. That sounds interesting. That looks like that says Tuesday. Yeah, the clipboard is covering up the name of the day. Yes, it is Tuesday. I shan't forget it now. Tuesday, October 25th, 6:49 a.m. So waking up on a Tuesday, a day of Mars, with a Scorpio new moon. There's all sorts of possibilities there. So it is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs to get more information about the timeline we're about to look at, or maybe you got 4 different timelines going on that need some waxing work. Otherwise, both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath, if you will. And I promise you, I will do my best to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can to help you do the shadow work, the releasing. Even cross-watchers, if you apply this information to yourself, you will not only heal. It's the idea. It's the point of it, the intention of it, right? You will help the person you are cross-watching for heal, as well as you'll be helping the Leo collective, including me, because I'm Mars conjunct Leo rising. Is that it? Yeah, enough explanation. Let's do some divination. Please take a nice deep breath. You gotta do it for the new people. Still point. Give them some clue what they're about to step into. Oh, here we go. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine, the angels, archangels, goddesses, gods, ascended masters of the General Assembly, the higher selves of all involved, the spirit animals and totems, Lord Ganesh, and the pantheons of all pantheons, traditions, lineages, and cultures, please, using the Caroline Myss archetype cards. What is the dominant 8th chakra archetype hovering over the head of the Leo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and or cross-watchers to help them shift their electromagnetic field, what they attract, what they repel, doing the alchemy from shadow to light, lead to gold, this full to new, October 2022. The Seeker archetype, Wisdom family archetype. 9 different families, the Wisdom one. Now, there is shadow and light written on the card. This indicates the lead, this indicates the gold. There is gold in the lead, which is the point. Don't look for reason. There is purpose to it. This is the soul power that you are alchemizing within yourself, and as a result in all, I would say of humanity, but maybe even indeed all of life. The shadow attribute, inability to commit once a path has been found. Oh, I found it. What else you got, right? Constantly moving on. And it's not so much a compulsive thing, it's an inability to commit, which there's connective tissue there, but they're not exactly the same thing. What you're shooting for here is a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are, right? So in a situation, in a relationship, whatever this is about, if you can get, okay, the soul power I'm developing here is to seek only truth. The sacred truth of the third eye, according to Caroline Myss, M-Y-S-S, she's PhD, these are her cards. The third eye chapter. The sacred truth. Seek only truth. So, Wisdom family archetype, but wisdom ain't just book knowledge. Oh no. No. It's not just about learning stuff. Knowledge plus experience equals wisdom. Yeah. So, let's look at the next 4 chakras down. Really, to have the seeker in the 8th chakra really shifts every other energy center in your energy field. In other words, what you attract and what you repel. So that the universe sets you up to do this, and you can delay it, but it can't be prevented. You're going to do it in this life or another one. So if this is what's being served up, here's your gig, and helping you heal everyone on planet Earth and who knows where else. Next 4 chakras down. Spiritual power, mental power, willpower, emotional power, the internal world, the feminine energy, the goddess energy, the psychological realm, world behind your eyes. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon my goddesses of fire, the sign of Leo. Powers of the South, please, beloved ones. 1 card in clarity for the Leo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers. Watching this video, receiving this reading, what's going on? Heart, third eye crown, inside world, where the shadow work begins, because bottom line, 3rd chakra, you got to choose to delay or not, right? To do it or not. Spit, swallow, or chew. So what is it that they need to be aware of on the inside? What they may not show anybody. Maybe they show everybody to help them with this seeker archetype in the 8th chakra, alchemizing themselves into a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. This full to new October 2022. You got the Dreamer, which is the Fool card. Excellent. You have reached 0 point between the worlds. The Dreamer, different than the Fool imagery here. Instead of jumping off a cliff, she's at a riverbend, tracing energy patterns, tracing her dreams into the river, knowing that they will go downstream. And, the universe is going to do what they do with that. In a reading like this, when there are only 2 tarot decks out of the 8, 1 card each, Heart, third eye crown This is all of them, major arcana. If it was just cups, it might be hard. If it was, blades in this deck, swords, then it might be third eye. It's the vibe of the card, but I know if it's major arcana, it's all four. So it's like your whole interior world may have closed out one world, but not quite one cycle, let's put it that way. Closed out one cycle with the world or the universe, that's what I meant to say. And now is at the Fool, not quite into the new yet. A leap of faith, perhaps, but unity in the internal world is good. That's good. So at least you know. It's like, oh, I have a clean slate. I haven't even planted a seed yet, which is really good for a waning moon read to then nail the dismount and do that Scorpio moon, new moon vibe. All right, lower three chakras, the outside world, relationships in the physical world, root chakra, groups, tribes, circles of friends, your nationality, your political affiliation, where three or more are gathered and you're involved, it's a tribe, including the human one, right? Second chakra, relationship one-on-one to another person or thing, money, sex, power, creativity. Solar plexus, your relationship to yourself, your honor code, your self-esteem as a verb, what you will, what you won't, what you do, what you don't, your gut intuition, your boundaries. Just please take a nice deep breath. Heavenly still point. As I call upon my gods of fire, the sign of Leo, powers of the South, please, one card in clarity for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers watching this video and receiving this reading. Please, what do they need to know? Outside looking in at themselves, inside looking out at a person, place, or thing, lower three chakra dynamic, masculine energy, the physical world. To help them alchemize. Like, what do they need? Is that one card? Yes, it is. What do they need to alchemize? The Seeker with the Dreamer on the inner. Oh, the Seeker and the Dreamer. Didn't even catch that. That's very interesting. This full to new October 2022. Excellent. Six of Swords. Love it. Love it. A mental journey on the outside, the communications, it's therapy, it's journaling, it's expressing yourself, but in a balanced way. I mean, how you choose to do that, obviously, as a seeker, because look, doesn't it look like he's seeking? Are they going in the same direction? Yes, they are. Here, I'll do it this way. It makes more sense, right? They're both traveling in the same direction, even. But this is a journey by air, by thought, by harmony, right? Whatever it takes to keep the winds tacking, keep the boat balanced regardless of how the wind may change, tacking back and forth, going straight into it, what have you. But certainly from choppy waters to smooth. So that's good. And I would say, that could play itself out on all of the chakras because there's tribal information. Just watch the news. If it's a networking, it's tribal, right? But maybe it is second chakra, one-on-one communication with somebody, with a counselor, and prayer, right? It could be solar plexus, meditation, what have you. But definitely in balance. I like that because that's very, very healthy air to feed a fixed fire sign. Which Leo is, the fixed fire sign of the zodiac. Interesting chakras. One major arcana. Definitely that element of air with Six of Swords matches up with that wisdom family archetype of the seeker. And again, the dreamer with the seeker, right? A thirst for truth and wisdom. Wherever you are. Let's get you a healing mantra from the Macon Healing Mantra deck. I will say I find them extremely helpful. Once you memorize them a bunch of times, they start popping up in your head and you realize that's exactly what I need to be thinking right now. Good old subconscious once it gets the gig, right? Once it's on board with the healing. But this could be about anything. You could be seeking for absolutely anything with that kind of generality. So we're going to ask the Ascended Masters of the General Assembly. Instead of focus this in on one of the petals of the flower, we're going for the whole lotus. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Beloved Ascended Masters of the General Assembly, please. One card in clarity for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and Crosswatcher. watching this video, receiving this reading. This feels really nice so far, actually. The Seeker with the Fool, the Dreamer on the inner, Six of Swords on the outer. It does feel very communicative. There could be all sorts of speaking, communication, or at least that mental journey of bringing themselves into mental balance, which would make it very solar plexus. What do you got for them? Perfect healing mantra to help them alchemize. The Seeker, from shadow to light led to gold, the shadow work, this full to new. October 2022, uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece of the puzzle that, I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. And it's true. It's true. Confidence. Godfidence. I mean, I've done all these mantras. I've had these cards since they came out to the public from Matt Kahn and Hay House. I'm pretty sure published them. This one, it's absolute truth. It's not unity without we yell. It's like a kiss begins with K. I didn't mean it like that. But let me read this for you. That's why I use the book, because, it's hard to remember all of that, what's written down in here. But I think, Matt, this one, because it's saying that the confidence is already in there. And confidence is somewhat... courage is in the heart. Confidence is in the solar plexus. Personal power. This is the divine power of love and all that. It's a little bit of a different vibe. Let's use the magnifying. It's really overcast here. Not getting really good lighting in here. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Say that in your next argument. That'll go well. When confidence is uncovered, you are living from a space of renewed purpose, right? Renewed purpose with the Fool on the inner, the Dreamer, all right? So there is a renewed purpose in play. You know your place in the cosmos, and you are an expression of eternal light. You might not know exactly what that place is, but you know that you have one. Yeah? There is no wavering on decisions or second-guessing your instincts. Confidence allows you the peace of mind to stand tall in your truth and move forward courageously. That was the word we wanted to hear. We just engaged the Leo word, the lion word of courage. Knowing that anything that comes our way can only inspire the gift of endless expansion, which sucks a lot of times in the process. But as an artist... I love Katrina and the Waves Walking on Sunshine. I love when it pops into my head. It's like, the 80s, right? But, is that the music that, it's usually the ones that have suffered have created the deeper music, right? The stuff that's really, truly touching. No offense to Katrina or her waves. This mantra is ideal for resolving insecurities, easing personal concerns, and finding true safety in your body and in the world. I dig it. I think that's great. And it does make sense for boldly, courageously going forward with confidence with however that Six of Swords presents itself. Follow the intuition, right? Follow the creative intuition, heart, third eye crown, and see how that manifests solar plexus, sacrum, and root. Let's ask the higher selves of all involved. Quite the party turner deck. The Whispers of Love Oracle by Angela Hartfield. We're also using her Lord Ganesh, the Whispers of Lord Ganesha deck here to get a piece of guidance, grace, love, wisdom, and power from the higher selves of all involved. If this is a solo gig, it's your higher self, right? If you're cross-watching, it's the person and your higher self. But, if there's a bunch of people involved here, that Six of Swords could very much be a group effort as well. Being more root chakra, their higher selves are involved. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call to the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, what is the whisper of love for the Leo collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, piece of information, inspiration, insight they need to alchemize that seeker, Dreamer on the inner, Six of Swords on the outer, uncovering confidence, because they are the missing piece that completes the Virgo Leo word, completes the puzzle of the universe. Please, the whisper of love. This full to new October 2022. Take a chance on love. It's almost an ABBA song, almost ABBA. That would be a cute title. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. Well, you're in between the worlds, so to speak. You're in the pause before the leap of faith. If there is communication involved here, keep it as healthy and balanced, fair, just, kind, coming from the heart. But it's going to take courage to do it. Right? So that you can seek the truth in a situation or wherever you are in this and experience, alchemize knowledge into wisdom, if you will. You got to take a chance on that. Life is risk. Every day we get out of bed, open our eyes, it's a risk. Ain't it just? All right. And it's always been that way, by the way. It's not just the times we're in, right? Pterodactyl. I don't think humans and pterodactyls, regardless of Homo sapiens or otherwise, are around at the same time, except on film. Speaking of the animal kingdom, let's get a Divine Animals Oracle. That was a good segue. Spirit guides, that was fun. Who's stage managing this thing? They're doing a great job. Because if you're going to do the shadow work, know what your spirit guides and totems are that are with you in the moment. There's a difference between a spirit guide and a totem, but I keep saying, look into that. There's a big difference. It's like the difference between Lassie, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through whatever, and the totem of the dog. Very, very different regardless. This is a wonderful divination system. I'm going to read it from the bookie book because it's genius and the artwork is off the scale. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the spirit animals and totems for the Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, please, who walks with them, who swims with them, who flies with them, who crawls with them, giving them the protection, the support, the love, the guidance, the grace, the wisdom, the power, and the oracle message to help them alchemize the seeker in the 8th, dreamer on the inner, 6 of swords on the outer, uncovering confidence, and taking a chance on love this full to new October 2022. Did you just get a feline? Not a lion, but you got the snow leopard, the Watcher. I remember this one. It reminds me of that guy with the big head in Marvel Comics. I forget his name. The snow leopard, which, you know, is pretty camouflaged considering where it's living. Card number 15. Oh, pretty much opened right to it. The Watcher. So I'm going to read the first part and pretty much the last part, the verbal description and the magic implied. Please take a nice deep breath. Card 15, Snow Leopard, the Watcher. Take the high road. Do not sink to the level of low vibration. Observe the situation closely before acting. Being silent is an option. So that definitely is a seeker archetype thing, right? Soft of eye, light of touch, speaky little, listen much, right? Thank you, Dorian Valiente, blessed be. But also with that dreamer, it's like observe. And then that 6 of swords, interesting, got his arms crossed. Over his solar plexus as he goes over. Really, this is an interesting process I'm seeing unfold here. Observe the situation before acting. Being silent is an option. Ethics is the number one concern. There you go. Solar plexus, your ethics, your honor code, what you will, what you won't, what you do, what you don't, your boundaries, what you won't sit for, what you will stand for. I won't stand for that. I forget which of those axioms is the accurate one. Maybe they all are. A little mystery is a good thing. That's interesting to throw in there. The magic. The snow leopard magic is all about the power of being the silent watcher, which is also Eckhart Tolle, Buddhism, the silent watcher of the thoughts. It's a lot. Western society as an extroverted one with an emphasis on the individual and being seen, yet there is much advantage to examining things quietly and observing before making your decisions. Taking your time and observing a situation before you decide the next step is wise, which is a part of the dreaming. And I don't mean the dreaming like the nocturnal sleepy stuff, although that might be part of it. And I don't just mean the Kate Bush album. Of course I do. Taking your time. Snow leopard magic is mysterious and ethical and can be used when you need assistance in taking the righteous path. And the word righteous has got a lot of toxicity around it. It means right use instead of abuse. You have abuse and right use. The meaning of words, bam. Raised by teacher, obviously. Look it up. But she regrets that now. Let's keep going. As we said, the lead, 3 more atoms than gold. There's gold hidden in them, they're lead. So if you think of them as symbolic obstacles, why not ask Lord Ganesh? The Whispers of Lord Ganesha, Oracle by Angelo Hartfield, for help in that. The Indian elephant-headed, Hindu, get it right, Mark. The elephant-headed Hindu god of prosperity and success and joy and wonderful, but mostly known here in the West for some reason as the remover of obstacles. To the point where people have statues of Ganesh at their front door and door knockers, right? To that extent, very popular here, at least on Long Island, I'll say, that I have seen physically. So let's ask him for his help, his guidance. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call to the beloved Lord Ganesh, remover of obstacles, God of wealth, God of prosperity, God of success, but also a God of great compassion and love. Please, one card in clarity for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Watching this video, receiving this reading, what is your guidance, your grace, your love, your wisdom, your power, your oracle message to help them remove the obstacles of the seeker archetype in the 8th, so they can be work that dreamer on the inner, 6 of swords on the outer, uncover confidence, take a chance on love as the watcher. This full to new October 2022. Protection. 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 Isn't that sometimes all that you need is just to know? To experience, I mean, not just know it here, but to feel it here. Protection. What is that? Card number 20. If you get these cards and do them in weird lighting, you'll see why you need the magnifying glass. It's like it blends. It blends. And then there's the micro font aspect, but that's a conversation for another time, right? Did I skip right past you? Oh, because it's card number 20, but it looks like a 29. Hey, I'm giving you some Bob's Burgers vibe here. Why can't I find you? It's numeric, right? We haven't changed the numeric system. Please don't make me do math. Are there pages stuck together? Where are you? There you are. Protection, right? Because it's a page and a bit. Let's see what he's got to say. Breathe. Card number 20, protection. Protect your energy as you lift your vibration and frequency, maybe as the silent watcher much, so you can take a chance on love before you jump, or simultaneously. As you continue on your spiritual path, you begin to lift in vibration and frequency, and you continue to experience new levels of love and light. Your energy body undergoes an essential transformation. These changes in the energy body require that past pain and limiting views of self be released. When this happens and the pain comes to the forefront of your experience, it can definitely feel like you're taking quite a battering. Yes, shadow work, if it was easy, if it was fun, it would be an event. It would be a sport. There would be Olympic medals for how much lead. They probably start you with a lead medal. And then they see how well you do getting it to gold, right? The alchemical Olympics. Where did I leave off? These changes in the energy body require that past pain limiting views itself be released. When this happens and the pain comes to the forefront of your experience, you definitely feel like you're taking quite a battering. Ask Ganesha to surround you with his beautiful energy at this time. You may envision the energy as red, yellow, or white in color. I'd go with yellow for the gold of the sun as well as the solar plexus. It's sort of indicated here in this reading. Or in any color that resonates with you, obviously. Imagine this energy is filled with love and light. Love and light. It is said that Ganesha oversees the angels of protection. So you must be hanging out there with Archangel Michael. So they gotta be friends. You know they've had drinks. Drinkies, archangelic Hindu god drinkies. Any negativity, Ganesha's light energy serves to release any negative energy with its field into light. Visualize negative energy entities, memories, or stuck energy beings released from your spirit, mind, and body. When previous pain shows up, it may not be a clear-cut memory of a particular past event or feeling of fear. Past lessons, past experiences may be reflected in your current challenges and lessons. It appears in a form that will trigger you now, bringing up resistance and distraction to be dealt with immediately. This is such a total shadow read kind of card to get. Keep in mind to respond with love. If you react in action, that's coming from fear, knee-jerk, right? The patterns are driving the show, and you don't like people telling you what to do, not even your own patterns, Leo, right? So instead, to have your reaction contain it and heal it and respond with love, that's the gig. You are assured that you will continue to grow and evolve through this challenge. Ganesha will assist you in protecting your energy for the best possible results. That's really good. As a seeker and a silent watcher, protected, uncovering confidence. You may not experience that you are the missing piece of the puzzle that completes the universe, or, you know, however you want to phrase that, but that is the truth that's being offered to you of wherever you are, but particularly to a thirst for that might be in place there. So you're going to have to take a chance on love. And I don't think this is necessarily about romantic love. I think this is really more about loving yourself and divine love and doing what is required for you to heal what you feel, what you got to feel, heal what you got to heal, but in a really healthy, balanced way mentally, instead of burning down the village, right? One more card. As I said, in the archetype card there for the seeker, there is gold within the lead. There's a hidden blessing already in play. Can't see it though. That's why I'm using the Blessed Bee deck by Lucy Cavendish to tune into that light attribute as a little light at the end of the tunnel, a little glimmer of gold within that lead. To kind of inspire you. And we do the blessings for real. As much as I like to yuck it up and have a good time, this is a sacred thing. That doesn't mean we can't have fun with it, depending on what the card is, right? So let's see what the pantheons of all pantheons. It's a Celtic deck, but I consecrated the deck to the pantheons of all pantheons, all traditions, lineages, and cultures, because I am the frickin' UN of all of this, apparently. Please take a nice deep breath. Or they are, or we are. I don't know how that works. Still point. There you are. Let's do this. I call upon the pantheons of all pantheons, all traditions, lineages, and cultures. Please, one card in clarity for the Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sign, and Cross Watcher watching this video, receiving this reading, the last card down. The gold within the lead. The hidden blessing. Should they do their best to deal with and move into that thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are, with that internal alignment of the Fool, the Dreamer, clean slate, 0 point, ready to move forward. With that Six of Swords, maybe a lot of communication or none, but it's definitely a journey from choppy waters to smooth. Definitely moving into smooth sailing, but you might have to brave out this last little bit, uncovering confidence, because they are the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe, as are we all. one by one, so that they can take a chance on love, says the higher selves, and so that they can be the silent watcher with that snow leopard magic and do it all with the protection of Lord Ganesh, protecting their energy fields while they're going through this, dealing, getting triggered, but dealing with it in a healthy way. Should they do their best with that, whatever that means? What is the hidden blessing, the gold within the lead for the Leo Collective and Cross Watchers this full to new October 2022? A blessing for good work, good shadow work, one would think, but let's read it from the bookie book and convey this blessing. And at the end of the blessing, I'm going to release the collective and the cross watchers. If you want to hang around for that, it's fun for me to do. Usually let the goofy out of the cage. Not that it's been horribly restrained throughout. Would you say, Lord Fanderdanda? Oh, Lady Hellmans, how's your mayo? Please take a nice deep breath. Magical hardware. Still point. Pantheons of all pantheons, convey it through me. Card number 18. A blessing for good work. A blessing to bring to you work that offers you opportunity to grow the soul, to create and be fulfilled with those who will allow you to develop the talents that lie within you. Fixed fire Leo. Sounds like a good blessing. Each of us longs for work that allows our souls to expand and meet the potential of each day, but we often fall short, feeling our work is mundane and purposeless, yet we touch people with our words, energy, actions each day, changing lives with the beacon of our smiles and encouragement. Even amidst the most ordinary of places, let there be good work for you. And know that even if your work seems ordinary, nothing is without its blessing. So, may your soul's luminous radiance light up all opportunities to do good work and to find satisfaction in the small beauties of each day. May your work, however humble it may seem to be, find its purpose to heal and to help and to expand the abilities you have been so very blessed to receive. May your work reward you with enough in your pocket and skills born new into your world, which you can teach others and share and bring to your own life, enriching the personal with what you do through your working day. May every act of work become a kind of act of devotion, shining on the beauty of your own blessed soul, showing to you the infinite variety of ways we can bring blessings to others. May you find the truth of the sacred within your work and be blessed with the knowledge that Spirit works through you, for you bring blessings of light, of comfort, of healing and renewal to all who encounter you throughout the working day. No, it is blessed to find dissatisfaction too. And that this discontent can drive you forth into the arms of the next place that has the need for your skills and presence, like Patreon. That's what got me to Patreon easily. May your work bring to you blessings and never leave you tired beyond what you can do. May those who receive the work you do be uplifted and never fail to offer you their thanks and gratitude, so you know that all has come full circle. May you be mindful in your work, available and present for those who seek your help. And may this focus refresh and reawaken you to your value each day. May each day begin with anticipation for the unknown work you will do, and may it end with the satisfaction of knowing that you brought your gifts to the day and changed it for the better, thanks to the work of your two hands. Blessed be. for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So motivating. So it is. It's a good read. It could be work of any kind: spiritual work, truth work, healing work, physical work, career, right? Any of that stuff. An interesting read. Did you like it? Did it help? Hit the thumbs up. Help the other Leos and cross watchers find it. Want more of me here on YouTube? Haven't subscribed yet? Go ahead. I'm not stopping anytime soon, apparently, and hit the notification bell because I put them out either when they're ready or scheduling them like tomorrow. I'm doing things in advance because I got errands I gotta run. It's gonna take me away from home for a little bit. And really, daily experience, cup of coffee from the couch, laptop, Patreon, patreon.com, talking about the day's astrological weather, magical applications, spiritual implications, ending with a little blessing. I just love it over there. And it really is brilliant for creative types to find some financial support, given their best to people who actually want it. It's lovely. So, creative fire that you might be, fixed fire though, have at it. Go Patreon on Patreon and go check it out for yourself. That being said, if you'd also like to book me for a reading, there is a link in the description box. Easy enough to do. Booking a reading with Mel explains everything you wanted to know about booking a reading with Mel, but we're afraid to ask. Otherwise, I love you. Hang in there. Good luck on this. I am a Leo rising. I am going to be applying this to my own life and my own work, spiritual, mental, emotional, career, yada, yada, yada. So I love you. Good luck with this. Comment if you like. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.